So I saw the video and it was really goosebumps in that sense. A lot of passion has gone in from GMR Group in terms of designing it, and of course they are working extremely hard to sort of get that first plane to land and take off from here. So really excited on that. And if you look at, as part of this development plan, we already have 4 operational ports. We're getting 3 new ports coming into Andhra Pradesh. We are working on airport connectivity where all the districts should have minor airports to feed into the larger hubs. And in the erstwhile, between 14 and 19 under Mr. Naidu's regime, we've done a lot of work in getting greenfield airports. Bharat did escalate a point about cargo in Visakhapatnam. Bharat, one of the leaders from here only messaged me, and I spoke to the Honorable Cabinet Minister of Civil Aviation and said it's his responsibility to get it started. He said, give me 15 days, it will be done. So we are going to get that also back up and running. See, infrastructure is not just about roads, airports. It's the way we connect with each other. A road makes a lot of difference in terms of connecting one community to the other community. All of you here have the power of figuring out how cities should grow, how cities should interact. How can we create equitable distribution of wealth? As all of you know, Mr. Naidu is never governed by pressure groups. He is always governed by the interests of the people. And one example of this is the Hyderabad airport. Under the leadership, of course, of GMR Garu. Though they won their tender, and this is very interesting, I don't know how many of you know this, Hyderabad airport was the first airport of GMR Group, and they won the tender in a very competitive bid process. But Mr. Naidu refused to award it to GMR Garu. And the reason he said that you don't have the experience. I'm genuinely worried because I look at Hyderabad airport to, like our Dubai airport has transformed Dubai. Hyderabad airport has to transform Hyderabad. So after winning the bid, GMR Garu had to work doubly hard to win the hearts of Mr. Naidu. And look at Hyderabad airport today. They are set for the next 60, 70 years. They don't need to look at next acre of land. And that's the kind of vision with which, your government is working here in the state of Andhra Pradesh. We see in other states where already major cities are talking about second airport, third airport. And those airports were built about the time of Hyderabad airport, and one city built it after Hyderabad airport, or modernized it, if I can say. But now they're talking about second airport. So we end up spending a lot more money, and connectivity is leading to nowhere. So I would urge all of you to look at it from this perspective, where how do we bring people together, how do we take a city forward, how do we take the nation forward. I always keep saying, as a country, we end up building infrastructure for yesterday. Like I truly believe that, Visakhapatnam needed an airport good 10 years back. We're actually late. And as Bharat said, we're working on the connectivity. That was my question to Bharat. From the airport to the hotel, in the hotel, almost 15 minutes I was talking purely about connectivity. Because I know GMR will deliver on the airport. We have to connect it. And we're really committed to that. And it's important for all of us who are seated here to think about what is the infrastructure that India needs tomorrow and build it today. Because as all of you know, the cost of projects are going to double every 4 or 5 years. There's a debate about Visakhapatnam Metro, and I clearly stated that we have to build it today and not 5 years from now, because the cost is only going to double. It's as simple as that. So it's very important that as a nation, and all the thought leaders here lead this discussion and definitely work on building infrastructure for tomorrow and not for today or yesterday. Saying that Visakhapatnam is going to be our economic capital, we are working on a project to create $1 trillion economy in one greater Visakhapatnam region.